Miami itself released a commercial. Check this out. It goes like this. It's a...
to talk.
This isn't working anymore.
And it's not us. It's you. We just want different things.
Our idea of a good time is relaxing on the beach.
Hitting up a spa.
Or checking out a new restaurant.
You just want to get drunk in public and ignore laws.
Do you even remember what happened last March?
Check it out.
That was our breaking point, so we're breaking up with you.
And don't try to apologize and come crawling back. This isn't safe, so we're done.
And just so you know, we're serious.
This March, you can expect things like curfews, bag checks, and restricted beach access, DUI checkpoints, $100 parking, and strong police enforcement for drug possession and violence.
Whatever it takes, because it's time to move on.
Maybe we can talk when you're done with your spring break phase, but until then.
Hey.
My God. Listen, there's no more spring break in Miami. Miami, Florida has broken up with spring break. So shout out to all the people who normally wait for this time of the year. Then you book your ticket. A lot of people wait for this time of the year because they done filed their taxes. They got a little money back in their pocket. They like, man, I'm going to Miami. They booked that Spirit airline flight. They fighting in the airport, dragging one different foot of shoe on a different. they coming down to Miami to have fun, right? Miami says no more. Welcome back. Welcome back to BrainFLoTv, y'all. Over here it's also called Hot Topics TV. All we ask is that you hit that subscribe button. Click the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on this channel. Hey, check this commercial out. And then I got so much to say about the commercial, but I also got a lot to say about somebody who was raised in Miami, Florida. Now, you see the flag behind me, right? It got a part Jamaican on it, part American on it, because I've been here my whole life. I've been here since I was 8 years old. I come from immigrant seed. I am an immigrant myself. So I'm part American, part Jamaican, right? Born and raised. Born in Jamaica, raised in the USA. All about Miami. I'm about to tell you why y'all can't bring your funky asses here to spring break no more. But
We need to talk.
This isn't working anymore.
And it's not us. It's you. We just want different things.
Our idea of a good time?
yo, it's not us. It's you. Now, somebody said I didn't see not one black person in that commercial. There's a black person there. The girl who was holding the phone up and said, do you remember what happened last March? What happened last March was people were happy to be out of the pandemic. People went to Miami. It was party and on again. And a young man ended up getting killed out in the streets, right? They don't want that there. Now, what this commercial is saying, basically, when you come this March, if you should venture this way, you should expect to see $100 parking spaces, because that's what, who the hell wants to pay $100 for 8 hours of parking? $100 parking spaces anywhere you go in the city. Restricted beach access. These are the things that all the people come for the beach, and there is no restriction to the beaches. Now, Miami will have restricted beach access. They will have $100 parking. They will have curfews where the city shuts down at a certain time. So there is no longer party all night, club hopping, going from one bar to the next, wilding out on South Beach off Two Beans. There'll be no more of that. I'm gonna tell y'all some stories. Hold up. They also said there will be DUI checkpoints. They never had DUI checkpoints before, right? And the DUI checkpoints, that's gonna be the friggin' buzzkill. Cause every couple of blocks you go, they're just gonna be randomly pulling cars over. You could be driving, talking about I'm leaving the beach side, heading back to my hotel, and out of nowhere, you drive right into a checkpoint. A police officer is in the middle of the road, waving your car this way. Come on over, come on, come on. So come to Miami on vacation, leave Miami on probation. Now let me tell you something, right? Miami is tired of it. And Florida, period, is tired of it. And I saw this coming. Now, for one, I'm the kind of person, like, I travel for work. Well, I used to travel a lot more, but I was traveling for work. So over the years, we would look forward to going to Miami, to attending the best of the best reggae dancehall reggae festival in Bicentennial Park downtown, and I would go traveling on my medical travel stuff and do my work and save my money. And I look forward to that time of the year. When that time of the year comes, it was like, okay, I've been grinding hard, nose to the grind, now it's time to have some fun. So I let loose. I get a haircut. All this time I've been working out and just working, hitting the gym and going to work, hitting the gym and going to work and saving my money. When you land in Miami, first thing you do, you call for your reservation first, right? You set up your reservation. You got a nice hotel, something close to the beach. Then I'm a big dude, so I get Mercedes-Benz SUV. You gotta have a little something that you could stunt in a little bit, a little something that make you feel like you living a little bit luxurious. You know what I'm saying? So we go all in. We out to have fun, and then comes the parties and the bullshit and the party and the bullshit, and you go to the club and you pop bottles and you enjoy yourself. I was very much a part of it for year after year after year after year, but I saw Miami getting tired when people started taking advantage. See, the thing about Miami is this. People come to Miami, and when they come to Miami, they come with the intention that I'm going to Miami to do everything that I cannot do in my own city. So the girls that act like good girls in, say, Pennsylvania or Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Manhattan of New York, or New Jersey, or wherever else they come from when they come down here for vacation, that they're good girls in their city. When they come to Miami, they wilding out. They wilding out like they sleeping with different guys. They getting drunk in the club. They having sex in the back of the club. They throwing neck like a giraffe outside in the parking lot in the back seat of somebody's Hummer, or in the back seat humming in the back of somebody's Hummer, or one of them old 76 Chevys. You know how the Miami boys do it. They dunk it, right? So it's an exciting time of the year, and exciting things happen. It's crazy. But the people in Miami are starting to feel like they're being disrespected in their own place. Let's start off with the Airbnbs. Ain't nobody really renting no hotels. They rent hotels when the Airbnbs are all done. So Airbnbs like took over. Because why would you spend the same money for a hotel room when you can actually get a whole house with a pool in the back, right? That means when I go out and I party and I come home at 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock in the morning, I jump in the pool, right? And I pop another bottle and we lay by the pool and we sunbathe and we fall asleep at the pool. We wake up, you got a full kitchen in the house. You go in there, you make yourself some breakfast, cook like you at home, butt ass naked. And you get ready for the next day. Don't even know who you woke up next to. It's wild, okay? So the Airbnb stuff, when I started coming back to Miami, I'm working in Texas. When I start coming back to Miami and I start seeing people putting up signs on their lawns saying, get the hell out of our neighborhood, we do not want you here, Airbnb is destroying our community, I knew that this was coming. If you don't know it, real estate has been booming for the last couple of years in Florida. All the places where you could get a little cheap 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 1-2 bathrooms, or a little cheap house that looks nice, that don't happen anymore. Everything is expensive now. And Miami just joined the list of one of the most expensive cities in the United States of America to live. So these people are paying a whole lot of money for their houses in their nice tropical communities, and here you come with the bullshit for the Airbnbs. And I see it. I had the last Airbnb I had ended up me switching 3 different Airbnbs in that evening just to get it. Had to call the people and be like, hey, the water won't come on. And then, hey, the property is dirty as hell. There are used condoms everywhere, drink bottles everywhere. Did somebody even clean this up before y'all let us in here? You know, they just use it as a money maker. And the people next door, they want to go to sleep because this is where they live. This is their regular life, and how they pay their bills is they wake up and go to work every day. So while you down here partying because you from somewhere out of state and you like, man, I got to get the most for my money, so I'm going to party all night. I'm in Miami, baby. These people got to wake up in the morning and they got to hear you next door with all that noise you making and all that, right? And I knew it was coming to an end. Funny thing is, I guess it's because I was raised in Miami. I always respected the Airbnb stuff. I own a home in Florida. So, and the area that I live in is a lot of tourists that come to this area. So I wouldn't want anybody doing that to my neighborhood because I pay good money to live in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So I don't want nobody turning my neighborhood out, having my kids go out back in the backyard and listen to neighbors, strange people next door who are Airbnb in the house next door. Suck a dick, yo, fuck that, yo, all that derogatory, defamatory, nasty language, loud talking, smashing bottles, just fucking up people's place. We don't want that. So on behalf of those people, I've always respected the Airbnbs, but I see the people who come from out of town, and we could tell them as soon as we see them, because they act like this is their only chance to come to Miami, so they got to get it all. We live here. We might travel for work, but we live here, so we treat it with a different level of respect. Now, here's the thing, and this is real talk. I done been on South Beach before, and you know, it's spring break and we out and we partying, and I see a whole crowd gathered. If you ever been on Miami Beach, if you ever been on South Beach, if you ever been on the strip where the beach meets the clubs and bars, not the other side where it's like you in the street and there are like clubs, over the farthest side you could go before you hit the beach. If you ever been down that strip, spring break time, you know it gets wild over there. Daytime, people walking around with snakes wrapped around their neck. The guys ain't got no clothes on. The girls barely got any clothes on. You know, people meeting and greeting and, yo, where you going, ma? Where y'all from? Oh, I'm from Philly. Where you from? Oh, I'm from New York. Damn, you down here too? How long you down here for? I'm saying, you got your girls with you? Let's hook up and go do something. Yeah, let's party. Yeah, what you got? I got weed. What you got? I got pills. What you got? I got this. Where we going later? I don't know. All right, we going to a boat ride. Come with us. You know, they politicking and enjoying and meeting and greeting and all that is cool. But then comes the drama. These girls come down here, get on drugs. And I've seen this. I'm at South Beach chilling. I see a crowd moving. The crowd is gathered and the crowd is getting bigger. And everybody, oh, damn, yo. People taking out their cameras. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? Pardon my language, y'all. I don't really like to curse. But somebody said, is a girl over there sucking about 5 dicks. I was like, what the Now, mind you, this is broad daylight. There are children walking around here as well. Police is on the way. These dudes don't care. So these girls, high as hell on whatever they got spiked up on, don't care either. I go and I look and I'm like, oh my God. She in the middle of the sidewalk. Dude, one guy must have dared her. I bet you won't suck my dick right here. Zips his pants down and she goes for it. Another dude jumps in. Now she handling a cup. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. So the people, they don't want it. They don't want it no more. And that's the end of that. Seeing this commercial, let's address that part. Seeing this commercial where people are saying there's not one black person in that commercial. Let me tell you something, right? Like it or not, it's supposed to be Black Spring Break. That's what it's supposed to be in Miami. And it falls on Memorial Day weekend, which we're supposed to be memorializing our troops. So it's like party with your ass out while those who are attached to the military reminisce about the troops that gave their lives for us to be able to live the way that we live. So it's like a compare contrast kind of thing. Now, it is a lot of black people that are there. It's a black gathering affair, okay? Majority black people there. And it's majority black people that's there carrying on with themselves, getting out of control, doing stupidness, shooting and fighting at each other, and eventually end up killing somebody and these kind of things. Now, if you see the commercial, I'll put you on to game. In Florida, in Miami particularly, when I was growing up there, that's when the Cubans started coming across on rafts and whatnot. They had a thing called wet feet, dry feet back in the day. You could go look it up. If they came on a raft and they were able to run into a crowd or run onto the streets and mix into the crowd, the police could not grab them and bring them to a immigration center. So they would just stay here in Florida and end up building a community here. And if they were wet feet, then they would know that you just came off the raft, so they would bring them in to an immigration processing center. Well, these Cubans started gathering at the beach and rescuing their own people and then forming their own communities. And then before you know it, as the years went by the time I was graduating high school in Miami, you know, you go looking for a job, and a job, it would say bilingual preferred, bilingual Spanish preferred. And that was the boom where the Cuban people started taking over Miami. I think if you look right now, the mayor is probably a Cuban. And Cuba and Cubans have a stronghold on Miami. So the people that you see, they may be like Boricuas slash, I know that's Puerto Rican, whatever, but they may be Latinos, Latinas, they may be something, you know, look like they're mixed with black but not black. If you look at the video that did the commercial, so there are no dark-skinned black people. You know why? Because the part of Miami that we go to party and tear up and have fun every year is the part where their city, their part of the town is at. No, ain't nobody going to Opelika, Carol City, Overtown. That's black people part of Miami. And anybody who's from Miami will tell you this, right? You gotta go deeper, farther into Dade County to get to like black people stuff. Broward County too, but you know, it's more like that side. And then up Fort Lauderdale side, you have like strong Haitian, Jamaican, West Indian, Caribbean people, and a lot of black people mostly. But when you go down beach side, you're talking about like Miami Beach, you're talking about like South Beach side, yeah, you're talking about the lighter skin of people. That is why you see the commercial representing the type of people that actually live in that area, or majority of the type of people that actually live in that area. You know, you hear bloggers and vloggers say, oh, especially the hood ones, you ain't never been to Miami. If you came to Miami and you went to South Beach, you didn't come to Miami. You got to go to Dade County. You got to go to Opelika, Overtown, Carol City. If you go to those places, then you've been to Miami. You've been to the hood. But listen, nobody pays money to buy tickets, book hotels, rent cars, do all that to go to a hood. They come to enjoy the beach, the ambiance, the luxury looking lifestyle. Jump on a yacht, go out to a yacht party. Come from a yacht party, hit up a club, Club Live or wherever. The line is long to get in the club. Everybody is dressed nice. We popping bottles in here. That's what they come for. In that area, that's those people that mostly live in that area, and they pay a lot of money to live there. So at the end of the day, the news is out. Miami says, no spring break for you. Don't come here. If you come to Miami, expect $100 parkings, expect curfews where the city shuts down, so you can't party all night, expect checkpoints, DUI checkpoints. They lock in the city down, period, right? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. Were you planning on going to Miami for spring break or for summertime break, and did it put a damper on your plans, or were you just not into that at all? Or do you think that it's right that Miami is able to do that, lock their city down, cut out spring break? Now there's no spring break, no flying into Miami anymore. Ain't no girls getting flown out no more. It's over. It's done. Kaput. Gone. I'll catch y'all on the next video. It's Hot Topics TV / BrainFLoTv. Hit that subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.